up, everybody? This is the Clash
So
Cast
I didn't hear the intro
podcast.
music.
I know you didn't hear it, and I'm doing my intro, damn it.
You
I'm
got to be on the
sorry.
stream to hear it, Peanut, and we don't hear any of it.
Sorry.
You're good, man. But, what was I saying? All
Rude.
right, this is our great podcast we're starting. Uh, First episode of the Clash Cast podcast with Cheesy and Friends. I'm your host, Cheesy Chuckles. Uh, like I said, it's my first podcast. We're gonna try to do this once a week. We're just gonna talk sports mainly, mainly football and basketball. Maybe dabble in some other sports. Who knows? Maybe dabble in some other topics, depending on what's going on in the world. So yeah, that's me. With me, I have my buddies Peanut, RG, and Mikey. Let's start with Peanut. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? My name is Peanut. I'm from Philly. Big time Eagles fan. Love my birds. And I'm glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Cheese.
Hell yeah, you're always invited. You're my Charles Barkley, man. All right, Mikey, or Mike Mack, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Mike Mack from Alabama, big Crimson Tide fan.
Roll
Uh,
Tide!
Glad to be here. Talk about some sports,
Let's get this.
and let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, and RG, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. You want to
Yeah, so
introduce yourself?
I'm RG. You just interrupted me, sir.
My bad. My bad. My
Oh.
bad.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm RG. I'm a corporate slave, and shout out my wife in Japan.
You said, excuse me? You said you were a corporate what?
Slave.
Aren't we all?
I'm working right now.
Aren't we all?
We are working on this pod. Let's do it.
I'm doing two jobs.
Okay.
Man of many talents. Let's get it.
That's right. All right, boys. Let's get to it. Tonight is a big game between the Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics. So let's start talking about the game, man. I really don't want to pick right now. We'll save that for the end. Let's just talk about the game. Like, what do you think's gonna happen tonight? Who wants to start?
I think Luca gonna have a 30-point triple double and outshine Jason Tatum.
Okay. I mean,
So
that's
I want to start off with a little disclaimer. So at the beginning of the year, Dallas was my pick to get to the finals. I just find it crazy. Like I just want to. I'm gloating a little bit, but like I think that's a pretty good pick. Dallas was a dark horse, and I picked
yeah.
them
Very
to
good
go
pick.
to the finals because of Luca and Kyrie. Now I know they made trades. They're not the same team because I did expect Grant Williams to be a lot better. I said he was going to be an X factor. He was trash. I'll admit that I was
Hell
wrong,
yeah.
but so I know they're not the same team. But a lot of people said Luca and Kyrie wouldn't work, and I was on the component that they would. Even though I know they got defensive guys and all that, but they're still their combo is amazing. Like the duo and Kyrie closing. Now, I just want to gloat just a tad bit, just a tad bit. All right. Now on to this. You said just game one, or are we going to series?
Uh, Series, like just talking about what's going to happen this series, pretty much.
Let's see. Okay.
Because games are tough. Like, it
So
doesn't really matter the game. It's more about who's going to win the damn thing. Whole damn
who's gonna
thing.
win the series? Okay. So on this series, I don't know. It's like it's interesting because I feel like not even feel like Boston has the better team. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
doing the math and like I think Boston has the best seven players out of the series. So what? Not the best series. I mean the best five out of the seven. So Luca
Yeah, they're
Kyrie
definitely
is some.
deeper.
Yeah, a lot more. So like I feel like Luca and Kyrie are well, not even more so Kyrie because Kyrie has been playing good defense this playoffs, but Luca they're more high, and I feel like it's gonna be harder for him to hide because everybody on this team shoots threes, like, and everybody can put the ball on the ground, can dribble, can shoot.
Yeah.
So like it, it's tough matchup wise because they have, in theory, good defenders for Luca and Kyrie with the four guys that very good defenders. But I feel like there's still no stopping Luca, as we seen with Minnesota. Minnesota had the best defense in the league, and Luca destroyed them. So like I don't, it's going to be interesting. It's going to definitely be interesting.
Yeah, I think we're in for a good one. I can't see this going any less than 6 games.
Yeah, 6-7. I agree. What's your
Six or
take on it,
seven.
RG?
So I agree with most of what you said. Boston just clearly has the better team. It's just that Luca is at a different level than anyone else in the series. That depending on how much he can take over will determine how many games I see Dallas actually contending in. Because if he has a bad game, I think the Celtics probably blow him out because their team is so talented that one guy can have off night and they can still win.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. Most importantly, Tatum can have a bad game and they still can win. Which, yeah, I agree. If Luca has a bad game, they're dead. That's a good point. Do you feel like
Kyrie
Kyrie
won't
can
get.
carry that a little bit though? Oh, sorry to cut you off, Mike. Go ahead.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, he can carry to a degree, but like it's just tough because Tatum, he's had a ton of like just so games. He
Mm-hmm.
always finishes strong, like
Yeah.
which makes his stats look a little better. But Brown is always other than dribbling to the left, he's always been pretty consistent.
that damn
Uh,
that's a damn
I
meme right
think
now.
it depends a lot on what kind of matchup they can do with Luca. Because if they can save Drew Holiday exclusively for Kyrie, I think he can give them a lot of trouble. And also Derek White. They're two of the best guard defenders in the league. So, I mean, I think it was 3 years ago where Drew Holiday was giving Devin Booker a ton of fucking shit when he was trying to dribble all over him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well, I think they're gonna take a ton of different looks at both of them just to see what works.
Honestly, all four. I think it's going to be all four on them. Like I think they're going to throw different matchups at them with all four. Because like what the only thing with White that I don't like on Luca is that Luca's so strong. Like kind of like McDaniel's a great defender. He couldn't guard Luca because he was too weak.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of don't like the White thing. But it's still in reality, I think all four of them are still going to guard him just to give him different looks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I don't want Derek White on Luca personally. I'd prefer Jalen Brown, Tatum, and mostly Drew Holiday because he's a strong guard and probably their best defender, perimeter defender. I don't know.
Yeah, I think just straight perimeter is probably him, and because he's also so
Yeah,
strong. That I think though I think the to start off with is going to be Brown just because he's
yeah,
taller. Though Drew it has the height thing. Like I said, I could be
yeah,
wrong on that, but I think Brown is going to start off on
yeah,
that.
yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
Just strength wise.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with RG too. I kind of want Drew on Kyrie too, because I feel like you can't
yeah.
really
Sure.
stop Luca at all, but I feel like you can slow down Kyrie some. So if you can slow down Kyrie, that's going to hurt Dallas a lot because Luca needs Kyrie.
So while you're saying that, one of our buddies who isn't here, MG, sent me something Draymond said, and it's basically along the lines of let those two go one on one, and don't let the guys like Daniel Gafford and Lively just catch a bunch of lobs. Don't let PJ Washington, even though he didn't shoot well from the three last series, he has scored consistently. So kind of like try to keep those guys out of the game and just make Luca and
Yeah,
Kyrie get 80 a game. Um, I don't know. I feel like literally he lost to that in a finals doing something like that where Luca is the LeBron and Kyrie is Kyrie and they literally can go 80 a game on you and you will lose. So, what do you think about that logic?
I think PJ Washington's going to be a huge X factor. Is he going to hit his shots like he did in the series before, or is he going to go one like six
Yeah.
and they're just hoping for the best?
Yeah, me and Peanut were talking about him last series. I literally had no idea he was a bad 3-point shooter. I had no clue. I thought he was like a good 3-point shooter. But the motherfucker's ass. He's like around 30% or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? No wonder he was open. Like, I do the same thing. And OKC just kept letting him shoot, and he made him pay. And next series, he came back down to earth and he wasn't shooting well. But he was still effective scoring, just like off the dribble, uh, just getting to the floater and whatever near the basket. But he wasn't as big of a scorer that series. He was still effective. Uh, but again, like, do you just take him out of it? Like, hold him to under 10 a game and just Luca and Kyrie go one on one and don't even double them. Like that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. What you guys think? I mean, I don't think so personally. I'm just going off of what Draymond said.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that too. So I what you just said, PJ Washington, like you said, he beat OKC. He shot crazy. Like he shot like it was something around 50%. Like that their game
Yeah,
plan
that
was to
was
sag off of
ridiculous.
him, and he made them pay. Minnesota, like you said, I was gonna say, he came back down to earth as I thought he would. My opinion on that, to me, because that's always a debate that people always have. To me, when I play basketball, I think that's crazy. You don't want the best player beating you if you play 1-on-1, because in a way, kind of Minnesota tried to do this too, where we have the athletes. We're more so trying to play 1-on-1. If you want Luca to beat you, he's going to beat you. If you want Kyrie to beat you, they're going to beat you. This is what they do. Like they're scorers. So
Yep.
I always think like when OKC lost to them, I as OKC, I know it's hard for me to say that because nobody likes moral victories. Everybody makes fun of it. But I'm kind of not like that. If I'm OKC, I tip my hat to PJ Washington and say good serious. Like they
Yep.
lost on a last second shot where SGA fouled PJ Washington. And it took him 6 good games. I tip my hat to that. I
Yep.
don't want to see Luca going for 30, Kyrie going for 30 because in my opinion, I think they can do it. I think they can do it consistently.
Yeah.
Whereas in PJ Washington, he can make shots, but you got to live with it. It's something like with
Yeah.
great players, you have to pick your poison. So I'm personally letting like I'm not just gonna leave him open, but that's what got I'm helping off of him and Jones. Like I'm not trying to leave the lob open, but yeah, and I know the corner shot is the worst shot they say NBA players. Like I know it's the best shot for NBA players, but I'm letting Derrick Jones and PJ Washington try
Hell
to
yeah.
beat me.
Yep. That's my logic too.
Although Derrick Jones has been amazing, except for catching some lobs he's missed. But I think it's crazy that two essentially small trades, like they got Gafford for 2 second round picks and like a throw in, and he's been their starting center. And then they got PJ for Grant Williams, who was like
Mm.
apparently a cancer for that team. And then 27 first round pick, which if the Mavs are going to be great, which they have Luca, so they probably are going to be, so that's going to be high 20s pick.
Yep.
Like it's a steal.
The-
And then also they traded for Lively in the draft, and he's been like just a burst of energy for
Yeah, he's been
them.
money.
they
So
actually tanked for Lively. They missed the playoffs
Tank
last year
for
for him. Tank
yeah.
sat Luca and Kyrie so they can keep the draft pick and ended up with Lively.
Yeah.
Crazy. And something you said, Mikey, that's actually kind of funny because you said Grant Williams being a cancer to Dallas. Just a little nugget for you. These are his last two teams, Boston and
Yeah.
Dallas, are both the
Yeah,
teams he was on,
That's
and they in
right.
the
hilarious.
finals. I know he's at home kicking himself. And, and I wanted to comment on that, said Mike, but I didn't want to get RG in that. Did you have a point on the how they should play Luca and Kyrie? Do you think that they should let them beat them or the role players?
I think you really got to go game by game because if Luca's hitting a ton of like incredibly tough shots, I mean, I wouldn't start leaving them open, anything like that. You just got to hope they're one-on-one defenders because they have so many, and just
Yeah.
hope that
Mm-hmm.
Luca just has bad games. I wouldn't all of a sudden leave all the role players because Luca will hit tough shots, and if they get open shots, then you're fucked.
That's true. Eh, it's a pick your poison thing, but he's such a tough shot maker though, like you said, so that kind of makes it hard. But yeah, if he's going and the role player's going, you're in trouble. I agree with that.
Yep.
Oh, just a side note because nobody talks about it. It's everybody talks about Kyrie Boston. I know. Well, I can't say nobody, but I haven't
Ah.
heard much. KP was in Dallas,
Yeah.
and KP flamed out of
So.
there. KP was not pleasant when he got out. He hated Dallas.
Yep.
Kyrie hated Boston. So they kind of got like a little rivalry, John. And then Grant Williams at the crib, like, I hate both y'all. Y'all both let me go. So I think
That's
that's a little fun little
yeah. I
side
forgot
thing.
to mention that. So Mikey knows that I love the revenge game thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two revenge games
So
here.
who's gonna have a better revenge game?
Well, Porzingis is officially back. Um, obviously, I trust Kyrie more to do that. But I mean, I think Porzingis is going to be huge for them as well. Because he's a huge upgrade over Al Horford. But,
So
I
he's
mean,
actually my X factor.
who?
He's, um, Porzingis.
He's your
I
X factor.
if he plays well, I think Boston wins.
Yeah.
I coming off injury, he hasn't played in a month. I don't think that's an easy thing to say. I don't think he's going to play up to his capabilities. With calf injuries, it's
Yeah.
tricky. But he has had a lot of time off. But I think he's actually my X. He's my X factor to the whole series because I think if he plays well, gives you 20 a night, I don't think Boston loses.
Yeah, they didn't even need to
Yeah,
for 2 series in a row. They didn't even need him.
3 series. He didn't play on
Three?
none of them.
He got. I thought he played in the
He didn't
second
want.
round a little bit. No?
Didn't he? I swear I thought he got hurt. Maybe I'm incorrect. I thought he got hurt versus Miami, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it seems like he hasn't played in a long time, and they didn't miss a beat. They won every game but one, I believe, since he's been out. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's because the East is pretty shitty right now, and they're dealing with
And
injuries
every team they played got hurt too.
injuries. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
injuries.
Every star player, Jimmy Butler got hurt. Who did they play second round? Who did they play second round? Donovan Mitchell got hurt,
So
and then
do they have the voodoo doll for Luca?
and hell,
no, I'm not going
they
there.
gonna take out
No, I'm not.
Luka?
I'm not going there.
Yeah, I mean, they've been the best team, so they were gonna make it anyway, in my opinion. But it made it so
Yeah,
much
they were.
easier. All right, well, we ready for the next thing? I know you guys are excited.
I'm super,
very excited.
super excited.
All right. Coming up now is a game show that is inspired by Inside the NBA's Who He Played For. Okay?
Oh,
Now, hold on. I have to take off my share screen on Discord so you guys can't see my screen.
Okay.
So the viewing audience, those of you I know who are watching right now, you are
Play along at home. Turn it off.
No. They actually can see who I have up here.
Both on the screen.
I'm gonna put up some guys.
Okay. I'm excited.
Now, like I said,
Or you can watch this on Twitch, which I may do to cheat.
no cheating.
Easy dub. I'm an encyclopedia up here.
Are you?
I gotta.
Trust me. You see this dub.
Let me get the game show music on. 1 second. Here we go. All right. Inspired by who he played for. This is Who Dat Be. Okay. Now.
Alright.
Are you gonna send me a trophy after I win?
You are not. Nobody has won yet.
Oh, okay. Good luck, guys.
So the first player, is a all-time great who has played for one of these teams. And he was, well, that's not enough to go off. He was bad for this team. And he played for one of these teams, an all-time legend. Okay? You each have 3 guesses. Okay? You can just blurt it out. Just know that after your third guess, you're done. All right?
Okay, 3 guesses.
All right. Here we go. Clock starts. Not a real clock, but the music clock thing I'm playing right now.
Am I just coming up with like 3 people that fit the criteria, or do you give out more hints?
I'll give out more hints after your guesses.
Okay, great.
All right. Who has a guess?
You didn't give a team.
It's the teams
I said
that
it's
are
on
in
one of the
the
teams.
finals. It's
My
Boston
mistake.
or Dallas.
My mistake. As
Oh.
a host, I failed you. This is for one of the 2 teams on Dallas or Boston. This is a player from one
Dallas
of
or
these
Boston.
teams.
Dallas or Boston.
So
And
my
repeat.
first,
Dallas and Boston.
my first hint. It's kind of a combination.
Wait.
All-time great that played for one of these teams.
Great.
And he was not good.
All-time good. He was not good.
He was objectively horrible, actually.
Oh, I already know the answer.
Okay.
Okay, I do too.
I'm not giving y'all the answer. I'm gonna let y'all guess.
who
I'm
has
pretty
it
sure
first?
Mikey's already said it.
Wait, RG. Wait, you said it?
Mikey said
Mikey
it?
already
No,
said it.
Oh, no.
Who'd you say?
Yeah.
He said Shaq.
He said Shaq.
Oh, it is
I'm
Shaq.
pretty sure it's Shaq.
That's alright.
I mean, he said it first, so there
I'm
you
the
go.
winner.
Yeah, we were saying
You got
he said
the
it
first one. Okay. Shaq's done.
Jeez, that was
All right.
easy, Mikey. I wasn't going with the big D.
What
Next
happened to that
one.
encyclopedia you got?
Mikey didn't use it in the form of a question.
Okay,
It's who
I
is
started.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Who
Listen,
is?
I started you guys off with an easy one. Here's the next one.
That wasn't easy for me. I got that wrong.
This player played for both teams, Dallas and Boston. Who'd that be?
Grant Williams.
Wrong. RG?
Is it an act?
Peanut? Hold on.
Jason
Let
Kidd.
them guess first. Wrong. RG?
Jason Kidd played for Boston?
Oh, I figured it out. Can I give a second guess?
Wait, I gotta see what RG guesses.
Jason Terry.
Jason Terry's
No.
the answer! Wow!
What?
I don't.
He got it.
I don't think
What?
Jason Kidd
Wait,
played
wait.
for Boston.
He
That's
did it.
He didn't
the
play
idea.
for. He didn't play for both, but I got a player that played for both. Can I get it right? Is it multiple players?
No, this was it already. Although my
But I
next...
know.
Hold on.
RG got it.
RG got it. So Mikey
He
got the
didn't.
first, you got the second,
Yeah.
RG. The next one did play for both as well. So I guess that'll be the first one. Who'd that be?
Rondo.
Okay, that's it. Oh my god. So each of you have won. One game. Here's the final. A current player in this finals. Who'd that be?
What's your question?
I did.
A current player.
A current player in the finals. He is playing.
But
Luka
like,
Doncic.
Oh, you're
Wrong.
saying that he played for both the teams?
He
My
plays
first-
on one of the teams.
My first guess is he's playing. He's going to be in the finals. He's one of the players.
That's a hint.
He's one of the
Yes!
26 players.
Correct.
But that's not really. You just got to throw a fish out there. That's not.
All right.
That ain't no
that's
knowledge
fair.
to do with
That's
that
fair.
one. But,
He also played for both teams. There you go.
thank you. Okay.
All right. We can
Well, this
restart
is
then.
Porzingis.
You can take away Luka. Porzingis is wrong.
Kyrie.
Wrong. I thought this was a good one. I don't know if Archie's cheating or not.
I mean, I'm just thinking about all 24 players on this team, trying to figure out which one played for both. Other
See,
than
this
the
is
two
what
people that
sucks.
just
I
picked
shouldn't have
up.
said he was on. I shouldn't have said he's playing tonight. Damn it. I should have waited. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. That's bad hosting by me.
Yeah. You should have reversed it the way you said it.
Yeah. What'd you say, RG?
I'm just going down the name. Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard.
Just take a guess. You got 3.
Okay, Derek Jones Jr. How about that?
Wrong. Okay. Second hint. He's from Canada.
White Powell.
Damn. That's it.
I know he's Canadian.
What the hell? You got that super.
I didn't
fast.
know. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I didn't know he that
Why
dude.
you know nationalities like that?
I don't. Yeah, like I don't know how you
He said-
got that so fast.
He said it so fast. Canada?
Canada.
White Power.
Yeah, I know who's Canadian.
Now, final picks. What we got, boys? Anybody?
Who you want to start?
Anybody has
I got the Celtics.
answer? Celtics?
I have.
And you can elaborate, by the way. You don't have to just say your answer.
Whatever, we'll go for it.
Aye.
We did already
We
elaborate.
already kind of talked about most of it.
I mean, just say like why.
I think it's they're a very deep team and they can throw a lot of bodies at Luka. Might have caused trouble.
Okay.
I think they're too talented.
Aye. I'll accept that. What are you gonna say, Mikey?
I also think the Celtics are the deeper team, but I think Dallas has the best player, and that's who I'm going to go with.
Okay. That's fair. Now, the guy with Luca and Kyrie as his profile picture, who are you picking?
Well, I know that. That has nothing to do with this. I'm not biased. So, one thing I want to say before I make this pick, I think Tatum is criminally underrated. I think he's a superstar and the top 5-ish player in this league, and I don't think he gets the justice due that he's given.
Mhm.
So I think he's going to show out because people talk about because he had a semi-bad series with the Warriors. People don't really,
Yeah.
and then like his team is good, but he's still a superstar player. He brings it on both ends. So I just want to give a shout out to Tatum. Brown is also really good. And that being said, I'm still going to sway the other way just because I think it's Luka and Kyrie's time. I think they're going to put on a show. I think they're going to Luka's going to give me his 30. Kyrie is going to give me his 25. It's going to come down to a game 6 and game 7. I believe Boston has the better team. I'm only going with Dallas because I think Dallas is going to do a better job closing the series and KP's injury. If KP was healthy, I was going Boston, but because KP is not healthy, maybe he will be. Maybe he'll shock me. I don't think he's going to look right.
Yeah.
And also another X factor: if Boston makes their threes, it's over because Dallas had. I don't know if they can manufacture threes like Boston can, but at the end of the day, I think Luka is going to close this game out in around Game 6 in the fourth quarter, win by 2, game winner, best player in the league.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting on me, and I probably came to this conclusion about 4 or 5 days ago. I love Dallas's defense this playoffs, and since the trade, I think they can play just as good as defense as anybody. I know that sounds crazy if you were to say that at the start of the season, but they're just playing crazy defense right now. Yeah, I'll say Dallas in 7, mainly because of that, and they have Luka and Kyrie. I know it's like I think that's all the media's saying, but I'm kind of with it. Like, just closing out games, they have the edge. And these games are going to be close, so they have the edge. Pretty much. It's simple as that. If they have a close game in the fourth, I trust Dallas more than Boston. I don't care where they are. I trust Luka and Kyrie over Tatum and Brown.
Who do you think better, Brown or Ted? I mean, Brown or Kyrie?
Come on. Oh, or Kyrie. Okay, I was gonna say. For a season, I'll take Brown, but
who do you think is better?
Kyrie,
Not who you take.
I don't know. I mean, I'll take Kyrie if you're asking me who I want on my team, but I'll understand if you think Jaylen Brown's the better player. Like, it's close.
Yeah,
I think Jaylen Brown's the better
a
player.
little
Like,
more
right now.
overall.
I'll take Kyrie too, but I'm a Kyrie fan, so I'm definitely biased on that. But I do think Brown's better just because of the impact on defense.
I'm kind of biased too, just because I love his game. Like, I obviously don't love him as much as you do, but but Jaylen Brown, I don't know. I'm just not there yet. He's definitely, like, he's the younger player and he should be the better player right now. I just don't want him over Kyrie right now. There's no way I could say that. But, yeah.
I can feel it.
Dallas in 7 for me.
Dallas in 7.
I think we got a good one.
So, do we have 3 Dallases and a lonely Boston guy?
Sounds like it. I mean,
Sounds like it. And,
so
that's probably we're in the minority.
So, I got this from NFL Network. Oops, go say. I'm sorry, Cheese.
Sorry. What were you going to say? NFL Network.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
Are you moving?
It might not have been NFL Network, but it was somewhere. Can I get a? Oh yeah, it was NFL Network. Can I get a lone wolf? Can I get a woo?
Do you watch NFL Network ever, Archie?
No, he doesn't watch.
Because that's what that's from. Whenever one person on the set picks a team,
they're alone with it. Go woo.
They go woo.
Archie freaked out. Don't worry. Just
you're not even on camera, Archie. It's okay. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, statistically, they are the best team. All that shit. They've been the best team all year. It's just the road they've been on. It was so easy. I don't know. I respect what Dallas has done in the West more. Like there's no way you can.
But I don't think that makes an impact though in the finals.
It doesn't, but it tells me that you're on a different level than what you were in the regular season. I feel like Boston hasn't been tested yet. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like a cliche bullshit thing to say.
No, they
Maybe
haven't. They haven't been tested. They had a
but I
cakewalk.
think it does matter. Just to start a series, like I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas went out here and swept them at home. Went up 2-0. Went up 2-0.
You would not be
at home.
That wouldn't surprise you
in Boston.
Yeah,
no,
that
wouldn't surprise me.
It surprised me.
I mean,
if they go
my
2-0,
pick.
I think they
I think they're better. They're my
If
pick.
they go up 2-0, I think they're sweeping them.
It would surprise everybody, but it wouldn't surprise me because everybody is Boston.
Yeah, they go
like,
up 2-0.
Favorites right now.
Sweep.
Wait, why would it be a sweep?
Because then they're gonna win the next two at the crib.
All right. That's the first episode of the Clash Cast podcast. Deuces.
Peace.